These three paintings back here were three of the six that were in the show, and
That does look familiar.
Jonathan remembers those. Remember we shot those?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it was
yes.
great. This is the Black Madonna. It's on raw Polish linen with mixed media. I actually used a large board to paint down here and a giant brush here. I call it my Pope brush. They have tremendous energy, and Melissa's extremely sensitive to energies, and so is Jonathan. And when we shot these paintings, both during the scenes and then when Jonathan shot them silently in an evening shot, I wept because the respect with which my art was treated, it allowed the paintings to speak. And paintings are important in set design, the energy that they brought to the film, she said, was tangible. She could feel it. And people remarked the day that they worked in the scene how much they could feel the energy of the paintings, and it really affected their minds and their abilities to act. And that just really made me feel good because I know the power of my art because of the intention by which I paint. So we had this painting up, and then this painting was also in the living room scene. This is another channeled prayer painting called The Guardian Angel of the Arctic and Siberian Tundra. It's on Belgian linen with Old Holland oils. And I use Old Holland oils because they allow the greatest energy accuracy of any of the paint that's available on the market. And can get these locally or through catalogs or whatever. But the point is that it helps the industry in town. Then this piece, the Black Madonna is 2005, the Arctic Siberian Tundra Guardian Angel is 2007, and that's been entered in a show in Bryn Mawr in Pennsylvania. And this piece is 1990. It's a transmutation painting of doubt transmuted with God into a miracle of faith in action, and it's a powerful healing transmutation painting. I was working out a lot of doubts at the time. And all the paintings are done with prayer and meditation. And the one from Siberia also includes a gemstone called charolite, which I bought at the local gem show here in Tucson. And for those watching, everybody knows we have the world's greatest gem show out here, where I can get tremendous gems to put in my art, which I often do. But it's this. I want to put in a plug for. I've been using a business plan for. Well, actually, I resisted it because I'm an artist. I hate business, right? So about 18 years ago, I gave in, and I've been using a business plan, and I teach this. And this July 23rd, I got another little class again at Womancraft nonprofit called Organizing Your Art. It's a roadmap, and included in that is a CD which has got this tremendous business plan that's really thorough. I brought it from Northern California. It's really good. You don't need a lawyer. It's really, really good. So I want to offer that because I know that we've talked about needing a business plan when we're doing films. Every artist needs a business plan, even musicians. We all need business plans. So I just want to offer that class is available, and if you don't have the money, it's free. It's Saturday, July 23rd at Womancraft downtown. That's another nonprofit. And I teach that roadmap, which involves everything from pricing your art to the business plan, which is adaptable to any art form, and local resources in town. I have Jonathan listed as a resource for taking images of visual art. I have Jim Brady listed as he's a terrific music studio in town, because film and music and art, it's all related. We're all important to each other and what you're doing, and so and the food and the materials, and like when I have my art images preserved, I put them on a gold CD, and we have to think about preservation of our films and preservation of our art and preservation of our music. And so when we take it to that higher, more sophisticated level, which is what we're doing beyond hobbyists, then it involves, getting that kind of education and implementing that kind of thing. And that takes planning, and that takes discipline, and I mean, I love to create. When I'm painting, I'm gone. There's no time. But there's stuff that happens before, and there's stuff afterwards. So and you got to be ready. Because when she said you got a bunch of paintings, that's it. Now, yeah, I got 200. Let's pick some out. So you just have to be ready. I think a lot of people, I don't know, in my life when I've met a lot of artists in various disciplines, they don't want to know about business. They just want to have fun. Well, who's paying the rent? Who's paying the electricity? How are you going to get clothes? The numbers are spiritual. There's nothing. When you start getting out of vagueness and writing down how much it costs to buy this and that, and your time factor, that's all spiritual.
Yeah, you realize
there's nothing
all
mundane.
It
all
thing.
fits
even
together.
Those little, like you're saying, what seemingly mundane is.
Yeah, it's not.
Let's recap here. Your website again is, because I don't want to say it because I'm going to say it wrong.
TucsonFilmmaker.com.
TucsonFilmmaker.com. And be sure to check that out. Like you said, it's on hiatus, kind of?
Yeah, over the summer we've kind of scaled back because we're restructuring. So we're trying to, we're going to broaden our horizons and open it up to independent filmmaking. We actually haven't announced this at all, so this is new here. We're going to open it up and broaden the horizons of this magazine to independent filmmaking as a whole with a bent towards Tucson. So that would involve branching out to other towns and other cities in the United States and the world even that have the same kind of quality that Tucson has in what Tucson's trying to build in filmmaking, and hopefully hook up with them, be able to have articles from them, things that they've done, and then as well as as well as still covering Tucson filmmakers, Tucson events, things like that.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Very good.
There's certain things that you can do here that you can't get somewhere else. You want Saguaro National Monument, you're not getting that outside of Arizona.
Right.
They try to fake it in New Mexico, but we know.
Mm-hmm.
Those are
Doesn't have the
plastic
same
cactus.
energy. Plastic cactus.
Yeah,
Doesn't
we
feel
know
the
that.
same, does
No.
it?
Hurts a lot less, I'll tell you that.
You're right. Yeah.
That's funny.
So, any projects going on right now that we should know about, John?
I don't know. Should I talk about the?
Well, we're still
kind of
working
in
on the
we're
beginnings
planning.
of doing the short
We're still
film.
in pre-prod.
Yeah.
So let's see. Other than that, doing a few miscellaneous stuff. I still do stock footage occasionally, and I've got a couple of videos I'm working for a couple of clients here in town. You find out at electrictiger.com.
So, Jay, you said that you were teaching a class towards
Yes.
the end of the month. Did you want to put out a plug for that one more
Sure.
time?
Saturday, July 23rd, 1:30 to 4:30 at Womancraft. I'll be teaching Organizing Your Art. It's a roadmap, and it'll include a CD with that business plan, as well as other resources like Jonathan, Jack Kowalik, so that's happening. And I've got a couple of one-day shows in New York City this summer, and then
wow.
I finally got representation in New York now, so I'm going to have a solo show out there in New York or in Long Island in January, which has really been working for that for 20 years.
Wow,
Which is great.
congratulations.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Is there anything about IFASA that we should reiterate? Or, as you were
About the
saying, we
website.
should just talk
Yeah.
about IFASA as much as possible. And I agree.
Well, first off, to find out more information about the Independent Film Association, go to our brand spanking new, really cool website built by Andres Hole, which
It is nice.
It is
I did
really
check
nice.
that
Yeah,
out.
it's a powerful website.
And what is
too.
that website
It is
again?
www.filmarizona.org.
Film Arizona, that sounds new and
filmarizona.org.
different.
It is new and different. It used to be ifasa.net. We have a new and improved and very flashy website that's going to have a lot of power and really give a lot of benefits to our members in the community through that site. www.filmarizona.org. Also, our member meetings, which are open to the general public,
let's talk
mingle
about those.
with professional filmmakers and amateurs alike. Great speakers. We have some really just awesome speakers every month. Is the third Tuesday of every month at the Ward 6 City offices, Steve Kozachik's Ward 6 City offices in the main meeting room. It is generally packed, generally standing room only, and it's, again, the third Tuesday of every month starting at 6:30 p.m. To 8:30 p.m. We will go late every time. guaranteed. And actually, this month we're having this coming month we are having a this month we're having a lot of you know Brian McLaughlin, who is a former president of IFASA. He was just in Afghanistan with General Petraeus doing film and documentary stuff for him, and he's going to be speaking at this month's meeting. So this is going to be quite interesting. So he's our keynote this month.
Really hoping I can make this.
Yeah, it's going to be, and you know, every month is 20 kinds of exciting. So I mean, we have great speakers like him, and we had some fantastic speakers last time. One, Rosie Zwadek, who you guys probably know, was talking about audition processes, and we had Dave Lebrecht from Lebrecht Creative Sound, who was talking about production and post-production sound, and we had David Pike from the Arizona Underground Film Festival, and the Tucson Terror Fest was talking about that festival, and that was just that was last month. I mean, every month it's an exciting thing. So come on down; it's completely free and open to the public. Come down, shake our hands, and meet a lot of great people. There's always a networking period afterwards.
Tell them what night of the month it is.
So it's the third Tuesday of every month. Third Tuesday of every month, 6:30 p.m. But go to our website, www.filmarizona.org, and you'll find everything and lots more too.
Before we run out of time, I want to plug the feature that we're working on.
Okay.
It's a feature film, a multi-million-dollar feature film that we're hoping to be the kickstart for this
Yes.
economic development plan we have for film in Southern Arizona. It's called Zero Saved. Zero Saved. If you go to Facebook, you can check out the Zero Saved Facebook page. We're trying to get as many friends as possible on the Zero Saved Facebook
just
page.
hit 700?
A little under, about 694. We're pushing
Okay.
for more. But you can see who's been cast in it. You can also either on that page or on YouTube, you can watch a trailer that we shot. We had some actors come in from LA, and we shot a teaser, a scene from the movie to show to investors for Zero Saved. And I just wanted to plug that to get people, because we're trying to get people to the website.
Yes.
So we, in our promotional material, was we're looking for investors. We need to show that we've got an audience out there and so on. So we're trying to build that fan base.
Right,
So
check
that's
it
the
out.
project we're working on here.
Yeah, so I guess to wrap things up, I want to say, well, thanks for everybody for coming down, first of all. And you were talking about respect for material. Well, I co-wrote a web show that some of these guys on here made, and I saw a little bit of it. And man, you talk about respect for material. I almost brought a tear to my eyes. These guys brought such attention to detail. So, but that's still top secret. But as soon as you hear about that, we're going to be blathering and raving about it on here, just like every other project that's coming
Right.
out.
The three of us might have had something to do with that
little
series
something.
that is going to be very good.
Yeah. So, the end of television, we'll be back in 3 weeks' time.